Hey guys, be sure to press like and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about bachelor courses in the Philippines and dating, okay? And one of the biggest things that you do not need in the Philippines is a bachelor course. And there's a lot of people pushing these bachelor courses. There's a couple people and posting all these vlogs about dating in the Philippines and stuff like that. And I know some of them they're talking about cultural differences and stuff like that, but in all reality, guys, in the Philippines, it's probably one of the easiest places to date people. I'm not saying Filipino women are easy or anything like that. I'm not insinuating that at all. I'm just saying that it's pretty easy to find a mate here. You know, like it is. You know, it's easy to find people. You just have to be aware of the scammers here. There are a lot of scammers. Some towns, because of the amount of expats in those towns, the scammers seem to head to those places, and you're going to find more scammers in those places than you will in other areas. Not to say that they're not in the other areas, because they are too. You just got to be careful and more wary. You know, eyes wide open, guys, and you'll be fine here. But you have to have your eyes wide open. There's certain cultural differences that you know these guys are going to teach you. You know, like that you have to look out for the girl's family if you're married to them or whatever, or if you're living with them. You know, you kind of have to look out for the girl's family a little bit. It's almost expected here, you know, to a certain extent. And if you don't want to do that, make sure that you just talk to the girl in advance and say, hey, listen, I'm not going to be supplying money with your family or anything like that. I'll take care of you. I'll buy you clothing. I'll do this for you. Beyond that, you're on your own. If you work, you can give them money. But, you know, if you're with me, I'm not giving them any money. Just be upfront with them. Just be honest with them. You know, and if they say, you know, they're not okay with that, then just say, then I don't, you know, just break off. That's it. Simple, easy, done. You know, it's not hard, guys. You know, to pay for these bachelor courses. When I first heard about the bachelor course thing a while back, I actually couldn't stop laughing because I couldn't believe that in the Philippines somebody was, you know, selling a bachelor course. I was just like, wow, that's like selling pet rocks. You know what I mean? It really is. I mean, it's just kind of stupid, you know, because it's in the Philippines. You just don't need a bachelor course. You don't even need a course on dating, for God's sakes. It's really easy here, guys. You can get off the plane. You can get off the plane and probably find a date just from talking to people within a half an hour. You know, just once you leave the airport, you could go up to these stores and just start a conversation up with somebody and say, hey, listen, you know, I'd like to meet with you. You know, here's my phone number. Give me a call sometime, or could I have your number? I'd like to meet with you. As long as the girl's single, she'll probably give you her phone number or whatever. And I'm not trying to make Filipinos sound easy or anything. They're just very friendly people. They're very nice people, you know, and it's just the way it is over here. A lot of you guys don't realize all you have to do is show up for the game. It's that easy. To do a bachelor course over here, I mean, wow. You know, you have to be a special kind of, I don't know what, you know, to buy a course like that over here. I just find it really funny that there's people that actually pay for that. I know some people, they justify it by saying, well, I want to find out about the culture and all this over there. You know, these people used to be part of the United States back in the early years for about, what, 40 years or something like that. They were part of the United States. They were a Commonwealth of the United States. They're very Americanized over here. And a lot of people don't get that. Yeah, they have their cultural differences and stuff like that. And it is a little bit different, and things change here. But for the most part, it's easy to find a date here. I mean, you could walk through the malls and talk to the people like in SM or whatever, the salespeople or whatever, and you can find a date there, or you can be out and go to a church or something and meet people there. It's okay, you know what I mean? It's not that hard. Or you can talk to one of your Filipino friends over here and ask her to set you up with somebody and tell them what you're looking for, and they can usually find you somebody fairly decent over here. It's not hard, guys. It's not hard. You don't need that much advice. You don't have to watch hours of videos. All you have to do, like I said, is show up for the game, like one of my friends said. Just show up for the game, and you'll be fine over here. You don't need lots of advice over here. I can tell you in 10, 15 minutes all you need to do. Just what I'm telling you right now. It's that simple. I've seen guys over here, like some guys come over here, they're worried about their looks or that they're disabled or whatever. And that's not an issue over here. It really isn't. Some of these girls are okay with that. And you can find nice women over here that are okay with that. It's not a problem. I mean, back in the States, it might be a problem, but here it's not a problem. And it's not everything is about money like some people will have you thinking. It's just not true. A lot of the women are not like that. Some of them are. And it's the same way in the United States. So, I mean, don't paint Filipino women any different than women in the United States. They're not much different. They're a lot sweeter, they're a lot kinder, and they're different in that respect. But as far as like the money issue, I think a lot of them are kind of the same, but not all of them. And they shouldn't be painted that way either. I mean, let's be fair and respectful here, guys. But, if you want to find a good, decent woman, Philippines is the place for you. It really is, because you can find decent women here. It's not difficult. Not difficult. So save your money, guys. No bachelor courses. Not needed. Not needed in the Philippines at all. All you have to do is show up for the game and play ball. It's that easy. And you can find a decent wife over here in no time at all, or a decent girlfriend or whatever, and life partner, whatever you're looking for, you can find over here. Okay? I mean, I have an excellent girlfriend over here. I talked to her for 3 years online as my girlfriend, and then come over here, and we have the best relationship in the world, and I lucked out. I don't tell people, long distance relationships are the greatest, because in some cases they're not, because sometimes the other person is not being honest or faithful or whatever. But in my case, I knew she was, because we were in contact all the time. I knew what was going on. I could call her 24/7 and she would pick up the phone right away. There was no issues going on, and I'm with her to this day, and I've been with her for a long time now, and it worked out. So you can have long-term relationships. Not long-term relationships, long-distance relationships, rather. It's okay. They work. Long-distance relationships work. It worked for me, and it was, mine was a long-term, long-distance relationship, and it worked out great. My girlfriend is very on top of things around the household. She is very into our relationship, very protective of our relationship. And, I give her a lot of credit for the way she respects me and takes care of me. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better person. And you can find women like that over here fairly easy if you look. But like I said, you got to have eyes wide open, keep your mind open. If you think something's wrong and you get a gut feeling about something, you could be right. So be careful. That's the only things you got to worry about, guys. Anyway, I wanted to throw that out there, and guys, be sure to like and subscribe, and don't buy bachelor courses, because you don't need them. Okay, guys? God bless. Take care.